She tried to get his PEEN. He said no, no, no. Then she tried some pools. She said no, 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 no. Oh yeah, D. Ramsey. They said no. No, 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 no. Oh yeah. Child, I'm hearing about all this sex talk today. What is the issue with Madam D. Ramsey? It seems like when these people are discussing the various shows and locations and also the get-togethers and such, every incident, there seems to be an incident of sexuality or sexual misconduct concerning a certain YouTuber. Now, I've heard people who like women. I've heard people who like lesbians. They're women still, but I've heard people who like straight men. And I even occasionally heard of women who like gay men sexually. But I never come across somebody who likes everything. Everything goes. No, 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 no. Hey, people, how y'all doing? So apparently y'all sister over there likes anything that moves. Apparently there's a drinking issue. I tried to confront that drinking issue before, and it was thrown in my, said, no, no, I just had a little sip of wine. Just one small glass. And yet every single time somebody goes somewhere or arrives in any town or any location that involves that woman, it seems like somebody gets sexually confronted, let's say. Let's be kind. So as I was listening to these people on some other panel on today, something occurred to me. First of all, we saw the D. Ramsey coming after Fire Monster, rubbing her body all over hers and her titties all over in the front of the woman. It was disgusting. And we've heard the story of her crawling into Jay Dunn's room and attempting to crawl in the bed with her. And then we've also, now today I understand that apparently there was a trip to New York City where Food Junkie and D. Ramsey were in the same place at the same time. And she made advances at him, shall we say. Is it true that D. Ramsey, you took a small towel? I'm trying to say, look here, people, let's be honest. Even a beach towel wrapped around D. Ramsey is not that much fabric, honey. I mean, let's face it. That looked like a little piece of postage stamp around the body of D. Ramsey. She got a small hand towel over her, I guess just over the nipples. I'm only imagining things here. The boy said no. The boy said, I'm a homosexual. I'm not interested in titties, thighs, the rest of it. I'm not interested in it, girl. It don't mean I don't like you. You're fine. But I would prefer to sleep on the couch. And she said, no, 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 no. Come into the bedroom. You can sleep with me. After the antics they've seen, after the flirtatious attitude, and after the drinking, he said, no, 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 I won't go. I won't go. No, 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 no. How many got to tell you no, D. Ramsey? Were you planning on sleeping in the bed with 5 months? I'm not allowed to say that name. With that dead woman? Were you trying to crawl in the bed with her as well? We saw you being filthy and nasty all in front of the camera, so we can only imagine what was happening off of the camera, right? And she said no. So has anybody said yes to these advances from D. Ramsey? People, I got to open this window, but let me put this to you first. I want to ask you this question. In Orlando, D. Ramsey, according to what has been said, came into Jay Dunn's room and attempted to crawl in the bed with her, right? Here's the kicker. She thought the room was occupied by Sean Bradley. She thought she was walking into Sean Bradley's bedroom, not fully clothed, right? and attempted to crawl in the bed with Jay Dunn. So here's the question, people. Is this something new? What happened at that filthy little hotel they were in? Remember when she was in the hot tub with him? Many people have said, why aren't they so loyal to him? What does he do but just holler and scream about motherfuckers? What is it? So is this a clue? Because if she would fuck gay men and straight men, I guess she's married to one, and straight men and straight women and lesbian women, what makes us think she wouldn't fuck Sean Bradley? You see? Because we know that Bradley is nasty. We've got example after example after example, beginning with his theme song for his life, "Lick It Like a Cone and Turn His Boy Pussy On." So we'll know he'll basically do anything. She has proven time and time and time again that she cannot be trusted. I would not leave my grandfather in her care. I said, come on, granddaddy, come on. I know, okay, I'll help you. Okay, come on. I would leave my grandfather in the care of D. Ramsey. Not unattended, honey. Apparently, she gets a couple of them cocktails in her, and now she's trying to suck on food. Apparently, Food Junkie has got some substantial piece of equipment, right? Because first, Sean Bradley goes nuts over it and flies him all across the country and shit on vacations to try to get it. And then she, I guess, is she a bisexual woman? But even if she likes men and women, she likes gay men too? Make it make sense to me, people. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm saying, girl, I can understand if your type is this or your type is that. But everybody's your type? Girl, you know what I'm thinking? Hold on, people. I'm thinking that bottle is the real lover. She tried to get his PEEN. He said no, no, no. And then she tried to get some puss. She said no, 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 no. On the air, little darling. She said no. No, 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 no. Miss D. Ramsey, what is your tea, honey? If I have to listen to one more story about how you have been sexually inappropriate with the cast members, with the vacationers, with the people at the picnic. Girl, what is the issue? Perhaps, D. Ramsey, it's time to talk about that alcohol. What is it doing to you? What in the hell has it created? She either wants to fight or she wants to have sex. And D. Ramsey, I'm trying to figure you out here with this little, y'all see my stomach. I know I ain't got it going on. I'm about 20 years away from having it going on. But you with a little towel. You with a little towel, it probably look like this. A little. How did you make that work, girl? How did you make that? And what about the other? Oh shit! And you coming out there like you Miss Clara or somebody? Are you coming out the bathroom and all these people like you are Beyonce? Oh, excuse me. Oh, did I get the wrong room? Foolishness. And you a married woman. Hi, people. How are y'all on this fine, what is it, Monday? How you doing, Frazier and Teresa Hopkins? And China Doll? How you doing, China Doll? You not doing your exercises today, standing on the one hand? Uh-huh. Oh, you like the hearts. Okay. Saint City. Child, when they showed her and Sean Bradley in that little tiny ass, cheap ass above ground hot tub, it looked like all the water left when she got in, girl. Y'all see that movie? What's that movie with Eddie Murphy? The movie with Eddie Murphy and Rasputin. D. Ramsey, people have tried to tell you, try to help you, honey. Try to steer you in the right way. If you want to be sexy, I see how you talk. You're always talking about like you're real sexy and all. Girl, there's nothing sexual appealing about that at all. But they've tried to help you. They've said, listen, D, we need to put some hair on you, baby. Because just looking straight on, her hair is shorter than mine is right now. I got a haircut yesterday. Her hair is shorter than it appears to be. These little tiny braids that pull all the way through the back and kind of thing. And she has to turn herself around like this so you'll know that she has hair. That's not a very feminine look, D. Ramsey. You're already a hard woman, hard looking, and hard to look at, frankly. You need to tone that down some. So either you want to wear some hair, you want to get some kind of weave into those little knots you're trying to preserve. You got to do something. You're gonna have to make yourself look more appealing, right? We try to tell you that. You say you're always bragging about how much money you make and how successful you are. You got this fabulous job and all this kind of stuff. How come your illustrious leader could go in there and lie up under the knife and get lipo, but you can't come to the same conclusion, girl? If you want to be sexy to somebody, D. Ramsey, you can start off by improving on your vessel, okay? And then you need to decide on, what do I want? Do I want just somebody to just go and rub on me? I mean, how do I feel when I come down and realize now, okay, I just tried to screw my coworker? How have you carried on at the office parties? You say you work for an office. Are you invited to the office parties anymore? Let's just keep it real. I'm only even responding because some people go say, "Oh, why are you fucking with her? She ain't said nothing to your black ass." Baby, I'm just responding to the news. Now, many of y'all have already been over there. I ain't gonna say where it was. Y'all already been over there, and y'all know what the news is. Lots of tea been spilt, but I was not aware because apparently, when this New York City excursion took place, I was just coming on YouTube at that time, so it must have been 3. I think I've been on here 4 years, something like that. So it was pretty fresh. I didn't know these people, so I didn't care anything about their stories or whatever. But I do remember hearing whispers about a trip being planned that included 3 or 4 of them. And then Bradley had to back out at the last minute. But he was so anxious because he could have tried to finagle to take it another way. He was so anxious to impress this man with this long slong that he said, "Hey, Mr. Long Slong. Hey, Mr. Melody. You mean the whole world to me?" Yeah, oh, Mr. Melody. You got me pumping to your praise and beat. The more I hear it, the more I like it. You really made a hit with me, Mr. Melody. You were so anxious, or he was so anxious to impress this man with this long song that he sent him to New York City, all expenses paid, and right into the clutches of what is, it seems like, basically a predator for adults. Ain't nobody underage here, but you can still be a predator. You can still do things that are inappropriate to your coworkers or to your housemates or to people who feel uncomfortable or made uncomfortable by your antics. Okay? So if you can't beat them up, then you want to have sex with them? What is that? You want the gays, the straights, the gay women, the straight women? I mean, everything goes, right? And then you have the nerve to be sitting up here bragging about your husband in the other room. I got to go do this for my husband. So we don't know, girl, what the situation is there, D. Ramsey, but you need to do better, girl. Now, I've heard of men that have been hound dogs. We all done heard about them. They fuck everything in the skirt, but usually they're either in skirt or they're in pants. They're in either one. Everybody is subject. Anyway, I ain't got off track here. I make this point. I ain't gonna be before you long, people. I'm just like your lying preacher. I ain't gonna be before you long. She came into Jay Dunn's room in her sexy attire and attempted to get into Jay Dunn's bed, thinking that she was getting in bed with Sean Bradley. And that's what I want us to ponder on for today. She thought she was getting in bed with Sean Bradley. And when she realized that she was not, it did not dissuade her. So many of us, I should only speak for myself, most of us are wondering what happened in that ramshackle hotel you were in, which you claim to be Bali, where she was walking around in her bathing suit, and you had both squeezed into that goddamn hot tub. We want to know what went on there, because we already know that as soon as she get a couple of drinks in her, anything that moves, it's all good, honey. Mm-hmm. She's Mr. Hey, people. Am I right or am I wrong? We have heard story after story. There your headstands are, China doll. We have seen story after story after story of these antics of this woman. But rest assured, if there's any more show, she will be there, which has got a lot of people guessing that one of those investors, see, who zoom in, who sometimes they think they zooming you and you zooming them, right? Because I don't know if that Sean Bradley would even know what to do in such a situation. All he talks about is his asshole. So I don't know how you're going to romance a woman with your asshole, unless she brought equipment with her. I would not put her past her to have equipment in her luggage. Can you imagine TSA got to look at that shit? You know how they run your suitcase through the conveyor belt when you come in? And she got this goddamn big old long prepare for Sean. He's ready to go 14-inch dildos and such. Can you imagine the embarrassment of the ladies? Oh, you can go. Go ahead. They don't even give a damn if it's packed with heroin or not. So when she came back she couldn't get food junkie, she got jealous. And she started spreading rumors that he had fucked everybody in New York and that he was a crackhead. She said she seen it with her own eyes. He denies this categorically. I hope I said the word right. Mm-hmm. Saint City. They say you got to watch some of these people on these conventions, honey. I remember the hookers used to tell me when these holy conventions come to town, I'm just saying, the money was good. I don't know if it came from the holy saints. I don't know where the money came from, but the hotels, when they filled up at one of them conventions, if it was a man, he would have accused of right. If it was a man, he would have been accused of exhibiting predatory behavior. You're right, Saint City. You're right. This is why they got Harvey Weinstein. And she would go all the way if she could find somebody to go there with her. I'm just glad there were other people in the room, in the buildings, right? Other people in the hotels with them, because if not, she being such a big woman, first of all, and a violent woman and a physical type woman, she might have forced some of these people into submission, right? It could be dangerous traveling with somebody like D. Ramsey. Hey, boo. How you doing, China doll? Why you crying? Y'all be upsetting China doll. Well, Lord, the people was over there dropping tea after tea after tea. The rhetoric around the show is heating up. So let's hope they're actually going to do something. But here's the big breaking news. Breaking news. Sean Bradley has come on and made a 4-minute video telling these people that they have to go to Why does everybody have to go to Patreon and to Zoom to watch your black ass? I mean, what's so special about them? What are you doing? Are these people so stupid that they don't realize he's just trying to get people to pay to get over there? So now he's saying he wants us all to, because it's not just a one-time payment with Patreon, or I assume Zoom either. It's something that come out of your check every month, right? So she just want to hook you all in to come over there, come up with a salacious story where you'll be so curious, you'll go over there and sign up for a Patreon and then watch a bunch of bullshit. It's all the same thing, motherfuckers. Anyway, his big announcement is tonight at 9 p.m. on Zoom and on Patreon. He's going to drop more tea. He's going to drop more footage. Well, you done just about dropped it all, ain't you, boy? What are you up to, Sean Bradley? Do you already know that there is no show? No show. So you just going to try to milk this thing like me for everything it's worth while it's still a conversation? He said he's going to drop the tea at 9 o'clock. Like everybody going to be holding his water. Don't you know, fool, that there are people who give you your little $5 just for information? They going to bring that shit over here so quickly, you will feel like you just told it on YouTube. We don't know why you can't just be successful on one thing. It's always got to be go somewhere else. Nobody's following you, Sean Bradley. You ain't got no pull like that, honey. You have whoever is identifying as club chat. It's not going to get any bigger. And if you're lucky, it won't get much smaller. But it ain't growing, honey. You've already gotten their $5. So to keep trying to say everything got to be over there, or maybe you have to keep going till you'll have something on there to justify you to actually taking money out of their check. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he's asking him $5 for Patreon. Well, hell, you can get Netflix for $8. You can get Netflix and watch 1,000 different programs for $8 a month. And you gonna go and pay $5 for motherfuckers? There goes my appetite. Me too, honey. TLC and 3. Y'all know what I have for dinner? Is Gamage Carter on here? Gamage Carter fixed me chitterlings and candy yams and greens. Enough for 3 days where I'll be eating chitterlings for the next 3 days. I haven't had that kind of food, child. Definitely since we've been locked down, but basically in the last 5 or 6 years. So we've been eating good here today. I gave the little dog a piece of the chitterlings. I said, well, he just likes meat. He's a meat eater. I gave him a little piece of them chitterlings. He would not leave me alone. He would like this whole time. Don't look at Uncle Tim's booty. Stop looking at my ass. That's right. And stop looking at my stomach. I know some of y'all freaky out there. Mm-hmm. I guess D. Ramsey counts on other people to be freaky because she don't mind showing her stuff. She'll wear a 2-piece in a hot minute, honey. She climbed down in that goddamn hot tub. She done came out of rooms on all these women with a towel. Why can't you find why don't you know, as a woman of a certain age, to bring your clothing into the bathroom when you're sharing the space with other people? You think you would figure that out by now. You're such a businesswoman. You don't go on business trips with people. Why do you constantly find yourself coming out of the bathroom naked with little towels covering up only, I guess, the crack and the areolas? Who told you that was sexy? That's that fucking alcohol. You see? That alcohol will have you doing strange things. It adjusts your reality. You think when you come out there, girl, you look like Betty Boop. Right? But you really look like Shamu. I mean, let's keep it real. That little piece of cloth. They say, girl, they ain't got no big towels here. Dear Ramsey, you're getting a reputation. Stop it. Stop it. Why? Because they keep telling you, no. Oh no, I won't go. No. Oh yes, D. Ramsey, I won't go. Girl, if you put a stunt like that on me, Miss D. Ramsey. Now, so far in my whole life, I have never hit a woman in my life. But I'm telling you, if you tried to block that goddamn door, girl, I'd have to bring you down, baby. I'm sorry. Ain't no way in hell I'm staying in that room with you. So we're just, they're all just fortunate. Beach towels. Yes, 2 of them, honey. Throw one over this shoulder, girl, and one over this shoulder, crisscross. And you got to have something for the bottom parts, girl. I just can't see it, honey. I can't see it. And I'm wondering why she felt so comfortable to come in to a bedroom in that condition, thinking she's coming into her boss's, her illustrious leader's room and climbing the bed with him. Why was that okay? It's a question. I think it's a good question. Why does she feel comfortable doing that? Let alone that she stayed in the bed after she realized it was somebody else from a whole different sex. Didn't matter to her. Dear Ramsey, maybe if it's not working out at home, honey, it's time for you to find your new husband, honey. Girl, if you carrying on like this, you must be one is the loneliest number that you ever heard. Number 1 is the loneliest. Cover your eyes. Woo, I guess her husband wears one of those blackout things you put over your eyes. And then the kicker is, she told the food junkie, I gotta warn you, I snore. The word Brahma bull comes to mind, honey. Hey, hey, you're snoring. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How many bedrooms is in that house, D. Ramsey? I'm sure your husband has made certain demands in order to stay in that house. 1, you pay all the bills. And 2, I must have my own sleeping arrangements. Oh, yeah, Big Ram. I'm a big girl myself, so I don't feel bad about talking about it. I'm not too much. Miss Thing is too much, girl. I mean, women, come on now. It's natural to have attraction, whether it's homosexual attraction or heterosexual attraction. It's still attraction, right? So ain't nobody mad that you're being attracted to something. But how many of you women really want to go to bed with some sissy? I mean, Sean Bradley, you want that on top of you, huffing, puffing, talking about turning his boy pussy on? I guess they could beat up on some of them S&M people where she puts the strap on and wear his ass out. I don't know. But for some reason, because I don't know anybody who's just going to walk in somebody else's room, honey, and climb in the bed with them with no clothes on. That's a bold ass move. And that's not something new. Right? So how is he holding their interests? I feel she might snap your goddamn neck and trying to get out of there. Well, I still ain't gonna hit no woman, but I could push her ass out the way. Like a running back, honey. Come back here. No, Rasputin, no. Oh my goodness. The T with the T. Gross. I'd rather be brutally stabbed. Oh my God. It would be less painful, honey. It'd be less certainly on the eyes. Child, Charles Dawson, that's how he describes it. Any man ever come to my house talking about he got a boy pussy, if I don't punch him out, I will certainly escort him to the door. Excuse me, I wasn't looking for that tonight. I kind of looking for a dude, a guy, you know. He's got the song has got many lyrics to it, Charles Dawson. You'll be amazed. You might have to go over and check that out. That was his rap hit. He says to lick it like a cone and turn his boy pussy on. I'm trying to figure out who in the hell, who, girl, most people are not going to be caught in a room where they're playing music that says something about turning somebody's boy pussy on, girl. They're going to be, what, huh? What happened? 9 o'clock, he's dropping another. So far, I have not been impressed with any of his little droppings. He wanted to drop tape of somebody getting beat up or getting jumped on. He wanted to drop tape of somebody's fat body. The nerve. Yeah, he get his cut out. Anyway, he showed that old tired ass Zoom thing with me because them witches were hollering and screaming at me. And the only reason why I didn't get in them bitches' ass is because I didn't know. I was new to StreamYard. I had never been on StreamYard before, and I didn't know I could unmute myself. So whenever he muted me, the bitches, excuse me, I shouldn't say the B word. Let's say witches. The witches were all coming at me, right? And since I couldn't fight back, I was just in the window. Because I didn't know I could unmute myself. And that's what they were doing, right? That's what he dropped. Like he was going, it ain't embarrassed me, bitch. That ain't had no effect on me at all. Girl, I ain't got no problem handling myself at all, Sean Bradley. So we're going to see what this latest dropping is. The droppings of Sean Bradley. That'd be a good memoir for you. The droppings of Sean Bradley. Mm-hmm. You came in late at work? Oh, you're at work now. Oh, you came in late. Okay. Y'all are blessed. Y'all can be on your job watching YouTube and things. Some jobs are like that, you know. If you like to read, a security guard job is ideal, I would think. You can just sit there and read, you know, or use your tablet. I really need to stop cussing. Why? Y'all remember last year all these crazy ass people talking about, oh, don't say no bad word. Oh, don't cuss. Oh no, I don't say the B word. Oh, I don't cuss. Now they all cussing like sailors, honey. All about the coin, baby. You can cuss. Hell, rich people cuss. All kind of people cuss, honey. It's just expressive language. I ain't got no problem with cussing. People are religious. They think, oh, I don't say any bad words. I don't say. And who gives a damn if you say bad words or not? People say bad words, honey. They have a whole list of bad words they use on television now. Mm-hmm. Including the B word. I cuss a lot. Well, cuss. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, honey. Mm-hmm. A therapist once told me that people curse live longer. All right. A therapist, Fraser Laurie, a therapist once told me that people who curse live longer. I don't know if he's being facetious or not, but he's probably saying, don't be all pent up, honey. Get ulcers and shit. Let it out. Let it all hang out. Kirk Franklin cussed, and I can cuss. That's right. They cuss, child. You'd be amazed what all the people in the church do. They catch them every week, every other week. For some reason, Larry stopped doing them and King Jive stopped doing. But before that, before COVID came, they were catching somebody every week with the draws down. Every damn week. Some people just telling you what you want to hear so you can keep giving them money, honey. They do a whole lot more than cuss. And the more people, the more oppressed they are, and the more pulled up they are, they'll be the freakiest ones. You want me to do what? Excuse me, I don't do all that. Okay, if you want to, you know. This is your second page? Okay. Okay, the T. Oh, this is, wait a minute. The T with T. Are you Tracy? Wait a minute. Tracy's page is Tracy T with T. Who is that? Is that you in his Tracy? Okay, I got to go over there and well, whichever one you are, I'll go over there and subscribe to it then. Uh-huh. He tore up stuff and called people jackasses and donkeys. Right. All money hungry. They all want their coin. All the ones they want their coin, the Christ had to run them out the temple. Turning his father's house into a house of thieves. Den of thieves, where you come and sell all your stolen stuff. Everything for $1. Okay, if that is you. You can't look. You don't even look like yourself in that picture, Tracy. Oh, you got on the paint. Okay. Oh, got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, y'all go over there and subscribe to Tracy's other page. She got the TTEAW/T. All right. No, 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 no. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to eviscerate, girl. Oh, Marcus. Oh, Marcus. I'm not wearing any panties. Stop it! Stop it! Okay, I surrender. I surrender all. People, you have a right to defend yourself. Don't let nobody know no Brahma bull come here laying all them body parts on top of you, child. You don't do nothing about it. You have a right to get away. See, that fire water does that to you. It makes you think you're sexy and you're cute. It's a deception. Pivot shot. Is that you, Samson? You look like Samson a little bit in that picture. These pictures are so tiny. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then she went for a PEEN. I didn't know people went that nuts over a damn PEEN. That boy sent apparently Bradley a picture. Bradley saw a picture of that boy's PEEN and just lost his damn mind. He started buying plane tickets and shit. I said, girl, just go out there and get you a dildo, honey. If his size is that important, just sit on that, honey. Or sit on a sausage or something, girl. Save your money. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lay my head in them breasts, and now that means I'm a crackhead. Mm-hmm. Hey, little sister, oh by you, yeah. I really ain't gonna be here but a minute, people. I just thought that was so amusing that another story had come out about that woman. So let me remind y'all need to go over there and see this goddamn hot tea that Sean Bradley is dropping for $5. Pay $5 a month for the rest of your life to hear this hot tea he drops. And the hot tea don't be shit, child. We're trying to figure out, what are you going to show for a show? What's left for the show? Girl. You just use everything against people. Who are you trying to humiliate today? Oh, he didn't like the little party last night. What do you call it? Over there on Joyce's page, he called that the Sean hate party. So the next day, he all of a sudden he's leaking more footage. Oh, Lord have mercy. What kind of footage do you have on that D. Ramsey, honey? That's what we want to know. Because she is the only one in there apparently acting recklessly, getting drunk, approaching people, forcing herself on people. We saw the way she was rubbing herself all over the other dead person, that dead woman. Ugh. Release that tea. Leaking something. What are you going to leak? Ain't nothing to leak, honey. Not that I ever saw. I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of particular fight scenes, but they ain't gonna release that. That's all they got. I will wait to hear everybody else talk about it. Now, I'm not in principle. I'm not giving you no $5. Yeah, I'm not paying nobody shit for no monthly. Like, you gonna take it out of my check like you the tax man or some goddamn body. As I say, you can get Netflix for $8 a month. What the hell makes you think your little 20 minutes are motherfuckers? And yes, Lord. What makes you think, girl, that is worth a monthly subscription? And it's so stupid the way you always come on here with these little 1 minute, 2 minute videos. Oh, you got to be on that tonight. Oh, it's gonna be hot. Oh, that live or something else on last night. Girl, everybody has lives, honey. Everybody, they all doing StreamYards. I mean, aren't they doing the same thing? Unless you're coming up with some new people we haven't heard from, what the fuck could be different about it? You ain't got nothing, girl. You ain't got a goddamn thing. You're not worth $5 a month. Quiet as kept, you're not worth $1 a month. Lord have mercy, I don't want to say. I hit my Instagram. What? I don't want to say Uncle Tim live hit my Instagram. Am I appearing on Instagram? I ain't never been on. Well, I'm a subscribe. You know how you subscribe to stuff and then you never go over there. Like my Facebook, I probably go in there once a month. I don't post anything on there. I don't. Instagram, I have a page, but I don't even know how it works. I tried to go over here to Lipstick Alley and see what all the hoopla was about. Apparently people get talked about. I can't find the damn page. I've tried it 3 or 4 times. I said, fuck this. My home is right here in YouTube. She was talking to me. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Hutchinson. Y'all make the rounds, child. I just saw all y'all somewhere else. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna be on here no 4 and 5 hours though, baby. Your uncle is gone. Mm-hmm. I don't mind company. Mm-hmm. You see, the more he lies, the bigger the mouth. How much bigger can he get? Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Hey, nigga! What you doing, nigga? When is the lipo taking place? You better get on here and make your mark, boy, in case this shit don't go right. Get here and make you a few videos, honey. That's what it is then. So since he done got this Patreon page, he's got to come up with something to put on there. Because he ain't got no more than we got on here. So he has to create things, some reason for you to justify continually pay that money. As part of the light bill. Heard he got a light bill too. Hey, got a gas bill too. Telephone disconnect. Waiting for the next paycheck. Because Sean Bradley, you are a telemarketer. You're not no goddamn Hollywood producer. You're a telemarketer. You ain't got no money. So just be honest. Oh, this is just my hobby. He used to be honest enough to say that YouTube paid his car note and its insurance. Now they all how much is their hobby, so whatever. Everybody needs a little money, honey. Ain't no wrong with it. All right, people. Thanks for coming in. Y'all remember now, at 9 o'clock, you got to get this hot tea. I wouldn't advise you paying for it, however. I'm sure that somebody, he probably got a dozen or so spies over there because they only want to go over there to get information for their own, their own purposes. He's weird. Yes, he is. All right, Nikki. Nikki and Nicole, how y'all doing? Nicole, you in my novel. You were hot on the trail. You were hot on the trail. The murderer has shown his face, honey. You own that ass. Talk to you guys later.